LIME is one of the popular model interpretation technique which we normally use for explaining any model output. And in this video, we will see the inner behavior of LIME, how LIME works, and then further we'll take one concrete example around credit risk dataset. We'll train a XGBoost model, and then we'll use LIME model interpretation technique to explain the model decision made by XGBoost model. Okay, so let's start. So here I have shown 4 different diagrams to explain the inner behavior of LIME, and the source of this information is taken from this site, which provides a lots of good information around model interpretation techniques, their advantages and disadvantages. So it's worth reading the content of this site. Okay. So the first diagram shows about the XGBoost model prediction based on 2 features, X1 and X2, and the dark shade represent my class 1 and the light shade explain the class 0. Okay. And in the second diagram, I have shown a yellow dot for which I would like to explain the model prediction done by XGBoost model. Okay. So that's my intention. And what I will do, I will use LIME model interpretation technique to explain the model output of this yellow dot. As a first step for LIME generates lots of fake data around this instance, yellow instance, for which I would like to know the explanation of my model prediction. And LIME use the training data distribution for numerical features or categorical features and generates data based on that. So you can clearly see that it has generated lots of black dots around my yellow instance, right? And using these black dots will try to see how LIME utilize these fake data for explaining the model output. Okay, so that's the first step. In the second step, what LIME will do, LIME will calculate the distance between the yellow instance and all the fake instance which LIME has generated, right? So that's the second step. And by default, LIME use Euclidean distance for calculating distance. Okay, so that's the second step we are talking about. In third step, what LIME will do, LIME will take all these data points and will make a prediction against the complex model. So in this case, my complex model is XGBoost, right? Because XGBoost is the original model which we have used for our model training, and we would like to know the prediction of this yellow instance for my XGBoost output, right? And here we are using LIME model interpretation to explain the model output of this yellow instance, right? So that's what we will do as a part of third step, right? So once we'll have all those predictions for all these data points, in fourth step, what LIME will do, LIME will pick the best M features. So best M feature could be anything. So M is a configurable parameter. So whatever value you will pass to LIME, it will pick those features, right? So LIME will pick best M features which will describe the complex model outcome for these data points. Okay. So once we'll have those features, what LIME will do, LIME in the fifth step, LIME will fit a linear regression model using these M features which we have determined as a part of fourth step, and it will take similarity score as a weight, right? So similarity score, you can see here the dense block represent the similarity score because the points which are closer to my yellow instance will have more weight, right? So that's what we are talking about here. Now we simply fit a simple linear regression model to the permuted data. So permuted data are all these data points using M features and similarity score as a weight, right? So which means for my simple linear regression model, it will take all these data points which have been defined as a dark circles in black dots, right, which will have more weights, and it will take M features which we have defined from my step number 4, and it will fit a simple linear regression model. So white line represents a simple linear regression model which clearly separates these two areas, right? So between default and non-default data points, right? And this simple linear regression would provide a model explanation for this data point, and this will explain the complex local behavior of my XGBoost model, right? And using that linear regression model explanation with the help of weights of M features, we'll be able to explain the model output of this instance. I mean, that's the way Lime works, and that's a very effective way of providing model explanation using this simple linear regression model fitting exercise, right? In next video, we'll see the practical implementation and uses of Lime implementation against a credit risk dataset. We'll train the XGBoost model, and we'll try to explain XGBoost model outcome with the help of Lime model interpretation. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching it.